Before time wore its first crown, before kingdoms rose and fell, there was a sword not made by men, but by the breath of the ancients and the tears of the gods. Hwaryeon, the blade of fire, its edge determined the fate of clans, its presence crowned true leaders. But buried within it was a greater secret, a seal forged in blood, meant to cage a demon that once ruled the stars beneath the earth. 5 witches from 5 ancient kingdoms, once sworn enemies, laid down their pride, united their sorcery, and chained the demon Mojang beneath the underworld, sealing the tomb with a curse so vile, only one thing could undo it. The blood of a virgin from a forgotten royal line, and the blade battered in her final breath. Centuries pass, the world forgets, but evil never sleeps, it only waits. From the shadows of exile, a warlord returned. Emperor Dajin, wrapped in flame, heart bound to the dark. At his side, Lady Nurture, a witch who speaks to spirits, feeds on memory, and dances with death. They came not to conquer, but to awaken their master, to tear open the gate of the underworld and bring Mojang back, to burn the skies and crown darkness eternal. But fate is stubborn and destiny cruel. A gear named Sorry, soft eyes, gentle smile, born beneath a blood eclipse, carried the bloodline of Ayang, unaware that her very heartbeat could unshackle the apocalypse. Jiwon found her first, a hunter of witches, warrior of wine and lightning, descendant of the 5 who once defied the void. He was sworn to slay demons, trained to never love, but sorry, she was slaughtered in a world full of ashes. And before he could choose duty over desire, he had always given her his heart. The prophecy stirred, the sky dimmed, and the sword was stolen. 10 monks, defenders of the Temple of Flame, fell beneath black magic and blades of bone. 50 warriors, disciples held their ground, but their strength was nothing before the warlock furies. Sorry was taken, and in cold silence of a moonless night, her blood was paid. The sword drank her sacrifice, the gate broke, and Mojang returned. The sky split, the ground scrambled, and a storm of demons swept from beneath. But 5 rose to meet the end. Jiwon with his 10 blade, Minsu with flames dancing along the feast, Harim cloaked in illusion and moonlight, Tagong steady as mountain, commanding earth, and Yeonjan, the silent rapper, with blades of rose. Together they led thousands of warriors to the plain of Gaumol. Against the tide of nightmare, the stood blades clashed, magic hurled, blood painted the soil with sorrow. Jiwon saw Mojang rise, 10 stories tall, wrapped in chains of flames and blood of king. But then he heard her, sorry, not in voice, but in memory, in the wind that always followed his blade, in the tears that wouldn't fall. She left him a whisper, a forgotten spare, a gift from one who loved her beyond fate. Jiwon called on it, and the storm blade answered. He struck, and Mojang fell, screaming, raging curse, dragging into the burning well by wind that cut like justice. Fire swallowed him, the word is heard, the witch died. Nochan vanished in flame, and Dajing burned to bone. The sword was returned, the unsealed again beneath sacred chain. Peace settled, fragile, beautiful grave, but in shadow, one more young demon, born of vengeance, dripping with hate, escaped unseen. And so the world sleeps, not knowing the storm that awaits beneath its fate. Jiwon has never found Some say he lives, watching from afar. Some say he walked in dreams, beside sorry, in a world where love writes the final word, and the sword still glows, and its story not yet done.